Hey everyone! So sometimes when I get dressed, I like to coordinate my makeup with my outfits. I think it's really important to make sure that your makeup complements the look that you're going for. So whenever I get dressed, I really keep that in mind. But there are times when I stand in my closet for like an hour and I cannot decide on an outfit and I just am super indecisive. I tear through my entire wardrobe like a Tasmanian devil and it kind of just makes me a little crazy. So sometimes I just do my makeup first so that it kind of gives me time to process everything that I have in my closet, where I'm going, what I want to look like that night, and if I have a certain piece in mind that I really want to wear, like a certain blouse or dress or shoes that I want to work my look around, then I keep that in mind while I'm doing my makeup. So while I'm sitting there doing my makeup, I'm like, how do I do my makeup if I don't know what I'm gonna wear? So I conjured up a little neutral glam look that goes with any outfit that you're wearing so that when you actually do decide on an outfit, your makeup won't ruin it. I think it's really easy to do. It goes with pretty much if you're gonna do whites, tans, neutrals, a bright color, a dark color, and it works for day and night. If you're going to do this look for a nighttime, I would probably just do a little more liner, probably heavier lashes, and maybe a more nude lip, but so far it's worked out fairly well. Follow along and I'm gonna show you how I get my glam look.
So let's get started. I'm going to grab my Almay Smart Shade Anti-Aging Makeup with SPF 20 in shade medium 300. I'm taking a tiny amount, dabbing it all over the face, and I'm just making sure that I blend it in. I want nice, even, smooth coverage, and so I'm going to take just a few moments to really work that in with my hands, making sure that I cover the entire face, and you also want to make sure that you really work in the product right around your hairline. Since this is smart shade sensing, it definitely adheres to the pigments in your skin and starts to match it, but you also want to make sure that it does that in a very even way. Now I'm going to take a MAC 217 brush and this Revlon Color Stay palette in Free Spirit. It has this really pretty brown color that I'm just going to buff into the eyelid. I want it to grab onto the primer that we have already down, and I really just want to create a smooth, even base so that when we go in to put all our other colors on, we have a neutral palette to start. Also, I'm taking it into the inner corner of the eye to really open up that eye area, make it look more alert, awake, and just soft and pretty. Now grab the Revlon Photo Ready palette and take that brown sandy color and a MAC 249 brush, which is really flat, and just blend that brown eyeshadow from the lower lash line right into the crease. Make sure it's evenly blended right across the lid. Now I'm going to grab this L'Oreal Extra Intense Liquid Pencil Eyeliner. It's super dark and pigmented, so a little bit of it goes a long way. And as you can notice, I'm just lightly dragging it on the outer 1/3 of the eyes, on the top lash line, and the bottom lash line as well. A little bit of this eyeliner goes really far, so we don't want to take this eyeliner all the way into the inner corner. Now I'm going to grab a MAC 219 brush and just blend out that eyeliner. Whatever product is on the outer lash line should definitely be enough to take to the inner corner. You want to keep it close to the lash line, and if it happens to smudge like it did on my crease on this eye, then don't worry about that. Just take your brush and blend that out as well. You're going to take this exact same brush and start to work the lower lash line. You really want to make sure that you smooth out any harsh lines that you see and make sure that it's really soft and blended, and that the eyeliner goes from the outer corner to the inner corner, even though you didn't draw that on with your pencil. Now we're going to grab the Revlon Photo Ready Graffiti palette in that same sandy brown color that we initially put down. We're going to take just a very fluffy eyeshadow brush, this one's from Sephora, and I'm just going to blend it over that eyeliner that we just smudged into the eye. The reason why is because you can tell that it instantly softens up everything and keeps it looking really natural and soft, but definitely does give a little bit of depth and drama to the eye. You're also going to take the same eyeshadow brush and the same eyeshadow, and you're going to go in underneath the lash line and soften up that black eyeliner underneath. Now blending in a little black eyeshadow to the outer 1/3 of the eye, you're going to use a flat eyeshadow brush. You can even use the one that you initially used to blend out the eyeliner, and you're going to keep the product pretty much on the outer 1/3 of the eye, as you can see here. I'm not using too much black because I don't want this eyeshadow look to turn into full-on nighttime smoky eye, but I do want it to make it look like the lash line is fuller, so I'm keeping it just right on the outer edges. Okay, so now for the face. We're gonna grab a CoverGirl and Olay concealer. I'm using color 310 and Fair, swiping it down the T-zone, around the eyes, the mouth, and anywhere I really want highlighted. I'm using a Real Techniques fluffy face brush, and I'm just blending it in circular motions to make sure that it really sets to the skin and highlights any areas that I want to conceal and also augment. Okay, so now I'm going to grab this Mineralized Skin Finish Natural Powder from MAC in color medium dark and a fluffy powder brush, and I'm just blending the powder into the concealer. I really want to set all the products that we used, and I also want this powder to give me a little bit more coverage since we didn't go in with a full-on foundation and we just used basically a tinted moisturizer. I'm setting it in, I'm buffing it in circular motions and really reinforcing that powder into my product. Now I'm just putting a little life back into my skin with some contour and a really stout face brush. I'm using this Estee Lauder Double Wear powder in Rich Chestnut, and I'm going in the hollows of my cheekbones, a little bit around the jawline, of course my nose if you know me, and I'm not really going in too much on the hairline, but I just think that after we buffed in that powder, sometimes it can really rob your face of its natural features, and so contouring kind of just puts that right back in. Now I'm going to grab my Chanel powder in Double Perfection Lumiere color 10 beige, and I'm taking a MAC 225 brush, which is actually an eyeshadow brush, but I like using it for the face and especially right around the eyes, and I'm blending it in right underneath the eyes and down the center of the face. It controls shine and highlights. So an oldie but a goodie is MAC's Raisin Blush, and I'm taking a soft angled face brush and I'm just working my way from the front of the cheekbone to the back. Definitely you want to start in the center of the face and work your way back towards the hairline. I like the way this color complements my skin tone and really accentuates my cheeks. Now I'm going to quickly just apply some Revlon Grow Luscious Mascara, starting right at the roots and zigzagging my way towards the end of the lash to make sure that I cover each hair and get the most even coat right across the lash line. And this part's optional, but you can pop on some falsies if you want. I use tweezers to center them on my lash line, and then I use my fingertips just to press down the corners and set them in place. To complete the eye look, I use this Milani liquid eyeliner, and it is 24-hour wear, which I can attest to because it's a pain to wash off, and also the formula is a bit goopy, so it's definitely not my favorite, but I will say that I do like the brush shape, and I also like that it's super affordable. And we gotta show our lips some love. I'm gonna grab MAC's Lip Pencil in Plum, and I'm going to take my time lining my lips. I wanna make sure that they look really full, but also natural, so not super overdrawn. I love this color because it pairs well with tans, pinks, corals, and if you have similar skin tone to mine, which I'm about a MAC NC 45-ish, this is a pencil that you absolutely have to own. And for the lipstick, I'm going to grab MAC's Snob Pale Pink Lipstick, which is just such a pretty creamy formula, and I'm going to dab it onto the lips. It can kind of come off as ashy pink, so it's really important that you grab the right lip gloss and blend that lipstick into your lip line. For this, I'm using Lorac Couture Shine Lip Gloss in Elite, and I'm just taking my time blending the lipstick into the lip liner. And there you have it. Thanks for watching.